Obama has flatly denied that he has done this. And either way, Chuck, the president's in trouble. If he falsely spread this kind of misinformation, that is so wrong. It's beneath the dignity of the presidency. It shows this president doesn't know how to conduct himself. On the other hand, if it's true, it's even worse for the president, because that means that a federal judge, independently elected, has found probable cause that the president or people on his staff have had probable cause to have broken the law or to have interacted with a foreign agent. Now, that's serious stuff.
Well, it is serious stuff, but it looks like it happened. Kellyanne Conway is the special counsel to the President of the United States. Kellyanne, you look, obviously the Obama people did not think that your guy was going to win. They were shocked. It looks to many like they hatched this plan. Hey, let's get all this secret stuff we gathered in the final days of the campaign, spread it throughout the administration so everybody's able to try to blow him up over the next couple of months, leak stuff to the press. It looks like a coordinated effort by a former president and his team on a scale we've never seen before.
And what you just said are based on published reports from last week that said exactly that. Let's make it very clear today. Look, it certainly contravenes the earlier spirit of cooperation and having a peaceful transition of power. So that would be very disappointing. And again, this is about bureaucratic systematic leaks in the intelligence and security communities. I would just say respectfully to Senator Schumer, this is a very typical response from the Democratic Party these days. It's that they have no message. I mean, they have no core, they have no message. Their message is, we don't want Donald Trump to be the president, and we're going to stop everything that he's doing. Chuck Schumer's been out there many times saying he didn't want to hear who the nominee would be to the Supreme Court, let alone Neil Gorsuch, somebody he voted for 10 years ago, he and his Democratic colleagues. He will obstruct any type of repeal and replace measure. He doesn't even know what's in it yet. He doesn't know the tax reform proposal. He hasn't seen the details of infrastructure, but they want to resist and obstruct at every turn, and it's costing their party. I mean, they're truly the minority party now with no ideas, no solutions, and just to try to throw the logs in the way of the president. So I think the people will cut through that. The other thing I would just say is this is a very important week in this White House where the president is going to continue to act on, along with the Congress, major pieces of his legislative and executive agenda.
Like
that
the
includes
immigration.
That's right, a new
reform.
executive order today, Ainsley, that's correct. And what's different about it has an effective date of March 16th. And there are the legal permanent residents were always excluded from it, but that's made much more clear now. If you have travel docs, if you actually have a visa, if you're a legal permanent resident, you are not covered under this particular executive action. Also, Iraq is no longer on the list based on their enhanced screening and reporting measures. And so I think people will see 6 or 7 major points about this executive order that do clarify who is covered. Also, Syrian refugees are treated the way all refugees are.
Great. Now, real quick, Chris Ruddy reported to be a real good Trump friend. Said she spoke with the president twice yesterday about the wiretap story, and he's never seen him this pissed off in a long time. And when he mentioned the Obama denials, he said, I'll be shot back, I'll be proven correct. Is that the way you understand the president was this weekend, which not many people could blame him?
Well, indeed, that he has said what he said. You saw his tweets very clearly. And then further clarification of that he wants an investigation. He wants this to be investigated so we can get to the bottom of it. People should know what the truth is. Also, in terms of the president being very determined to discover, once and for all what happened during the campaign. I mean, people really have to move on into governance. So thank you.
We'll see if there's an investigation.
Thanks so much for joining us today. Appreciate it.